Hello, this is Arcades, and welcome to another build episode here on Stormworks Build and Rescue. And yeah, we're in the Knuckle Dragger again. Okay, so what I want to do for today is I want to add a radio control system for these winches. Yeah. So I want to be able to turn them on and off and control them on a remote control, which means I'm going to need a radio antenna. I'm going to need, well, a remote control. And I want to try to make it to where I can incorporate this system also into a chair. I mean, it's going to be the same thing overall anyways, because all a chair and a remote control are is the remote control's handheld. So, I have ideas how I'm planning to do this, knowing how that the remote control works, and yeah. So, hope you enjoy what you watch. Hope you like what you see. If you do, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Helps the channel out. And yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do this is, obviously we're going to need a radio antenna. Since this is going to be within the realms of the vehicle, we don't need a very powerful one. So we'll just put that one right there. We're going to need a dedicated frequency for this. We're going to need a constant number for that for now. Actually, no, let's just get a keypad. And we'll put that right here. And this will go to the frequency. So we're not transmitting, so I don't need to worry about that. And the data received, send, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so what I gotta do is I gotta make an adjustment to these winch microcontrollers right here. I've gotta add an additional, like, composite input. That will take in from the radio specifically. And I'm hoping, as well as a, it'll take in, and then when I go to activate the remote control, it'll actually shut down the inputs from this. Now, the idea is that I will be controlling everything from there, and you can't make inputs from the manual controls to mess it up. So, let's give this a try and see how this goes. It's going to end up probably making these bigger. Yeah, I'm quite sure. So what I'm talking about doing is I want to extend the length of the microcontroller. And we're going to bring it out to here, and I'm just going to add an extra logic node. Bring it over here, and this one will also be composite. Radio input. I'm going to bring that up to here. All right, so we got a new one right here. This will be the radio input. And I'm going to take... We're going to actually disable this and this. And we're going to come in here. And down here we have a composite switch box. And this will be the off signal. And this will be the on signal. And then this will come out to here. Now I'm going to need a composite read for on off. This will go into here, and we're going to change the channel. I believe it's 31. Let's see. Seat data. On off 32 is... No, it's 32. Okay. Okay, so what I want is channel 32. And this is the occupied state of... So when you go to activate the remote, that's the occupied state. So when you get the little green ring. So what this does is when you turn it on, this will actually hit this switch box and switch it from receiving info from the panel to receiving info from this. Now the thing is I don't want it to be just this, however. Because then if I put this on every one of them, then that means all the winches will instantly. So I kind of want to also make another rule to this. So we're also going to grab another on-off read. And we're going to number each of those. This one I'm just going to leave for 1 right now. And I want to grab an AND block. And we're going to put that to there. This to here, and then grab that to there, and this will come into here. So what it is if these both come on, this is it. So you activate it, and then you hit a button. So what this is going to do is actually take this info, and it says if I activate button 1 and I have it activated, it's going to turn this winch into radio mode, is how I'm going to put it. Now, there's another small problem. Well, all my hotkeys are going to be used, my on-offs are going to be used for that. So I need to control my winches in another manner, similar to this, but I need to use the axis. So what I'm going to do is try to use W and S, which I believe is channel 2. All right, so what I'm going to need this is I'm going to need a pair of threshold gates as well. So we're going to grab 2 of these, and I'm going to set the low threshold on the first one to 0.9. I'm going to set the low threshold to on the other one to -1, and the high threshold to -0.9. So what it is when the controller, since the controller is sticky and it has an automatic 10% value, I'm basically saying, look, I need to set this so it only activates while I'm holding the button. So this will create a lag on when it responds, but when you let go of it, it should respond. It should respond on letting go right away. So I'm accepting a delay on it reacting to start so that I have a more accurate release when I go to release the button. And what we're going to do is take, I'm going to need a composite read. For number, and we're going to put that here. Change that to channel 2, because that's the channel the axis is on. We will put that there and bring this down to here. And I'm just going to grab a function block, wrong function block. I'm going to get 2 of these. And I'm merely just going to come in here and put X or Y as a thing. Actually, I'm just going to delete that one. Copy, paste. And then what will happen is let's see, the positive, whoops, go to here. This one will go to here. And then this will go to winch up. And then that will go to there. And this will go to there. And this will go to winch down. Alrighty. Okay. Now I want to add another little feature. So we're going to take a property number here. Actually, I already have one. I got this one sitting here. So I'm going to take this. We're going to switch this from channel 1 to variable from node. And this will default as 1, but we're going to change this to winch number, and we'll say 1, or actually, since this one's specific, I'd be a little less general. Winch hotkey. And this will be number 1. So, I'm going to get rid of that. This will go over here. And then we're going to save this as small winch radio knuckle. There we go. So this is for the knuckle dragger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in the other winches, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got that all updated, and I just got to connect this to there, 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 and there. And we got a frequency to there. Grab a remote. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay. So I figured out what's going on. So what's going on is because I'm hitting the 1 button for the composite switch box to switch it over. It is sending out a 1 signal through the composite, and it's triggering the up on here. So I've got to actually turn these off, so to speak, while this one is on. And that's actually not that hard to do, because I can just grab another composite switch box, and we'll just put that right here. And this one will go into the off signal. And this one will go into here and here. And when this triggers, it'll go to there as well, which then will turn this on, which there's no signal, so these won't activate, and it'll read these instead. So let's make sure this is a good fix. Oh, it's already not. There is that lag, like I said, but it is working. Okay. Now I just got to apply this fix to each of the winches. Okay, so I've got that updated. Now I need one other addition to this, and I want an indicator that shows that they're active. So, or that they're actively being used, because you can't see it on the actual remote. So I'm going to come in here, and again, we're going to switch over to this. Now, this is going to be block specific, and I'm hoping this should work as I'm expecting. So we're just going to come in here. We'll go to instrument 2, no, instrument 1, and I'm just going to put an indicator down. And this is receiving on channel 1. And I'm going to do that for each of these to relate to their actual number. Okay, so now we're going to give it a test after the improvements. So I'm going to hit activate. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those are all active. So now I can see that they're working. Haha! Hot dang, it works. So now I can see when they're actually being active, and now there is one other beast of burden we need to use. Yeah, that thing. I have no idea what's going on with the oil spills. They've just been constantly appearing on my map. I don't even have anything out there spilling. There's no vehicles out there. It's just happening. Anyways. Okay, so I should have everything set up now. So I'm already active. And I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I held up, or W, and they're all up. We hold S for down, and they go down. And now for the middle one, and there's the slider. Yay! Alright, so we disengage that. There's one more thing I want to set up. Now, right now, the bar isn't using a microcontroller at all. It's just using the straight logic here. So we're going to use set logic. And we're going to put this on hotkey 5, but I got to make a whole new one for this one. Okay, so here we go. I have my logic for the bar. This is going to control when I have the radio on. So it comes on. I got this one here for the connectors on channel 31 for the space bar. And we have channel 4 for the things, and it will use the sliders. So when we turn it on, I can use the arrow buttons to control the bar slider motion. So, yeah, this should work. Okay, let's give it a test. All right, let's give this a test. So we'll hit 5 and slider forward, slider back. That works. Now will it lock? Yep. There we go. Yep. However, the being a toggle, but you know what? That's fine. And then we have that. Connectors. So I don't need... Okay, so I still kind of need this. For now, we'll put that there. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. So, oh, wait, hold on. No. So yeah, I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. And we'll say deck connectors. Okay, so I managed to get my winch system in, so we can now all control all the winches by a remote. We can even control the bar, the cargo bar, by a remote. Not the simplest system, but at the same time, it should be able to manhandle things by myself a lot easier, and even work with concert. So we got this to work, the sliders to work, and the winch. Got that to slide and activate the things. I will come back and probably on my own add the spacebar function to those to be able to activate, the connectors like on that stuff there. And yeah, so I think this has been pretty fruitful. So hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the watch. You know the deal. You know the spiel. This is Arcades signing out. Have yourself a good day. Whee!